Y'all a little music when we get started. Hey, 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 hey. So what you listening to? You listening to the sounds of Pheno Bang. Go, yeah. Shot a real petty cause the rich got petty. I ain't even get it. Still had a whole feet pack place for the fuck. He ain't even hit it. Hit with the backhand with a straight side of the pot. Just like I whip. Let him allow to get talking about slide through the block. Come handle your business. She call me through the back door out the front door. Go ahead and get it gone. She call me through the back door out the front door. Go ahead and get it gone. She call me through the back door out the front door. Go ahead and get it gone. She call me through the back door out the front door. Go ahead and get it gone. Hit my ass, stick my ass, wing down, brick man, big man, double up, keep pitching, watching it go like a dish man, doesn't let it seem as a fish pan, keep playing, get missing, I ain't got to touch shit, I got hitch man, bills get dropped in the back door, yeah, got fish scales, call it macro, yeah, you don't get cheese, you like so shat, you don't like pussy, my ass so gas, you got that's Pheno Bang, y'all. Follow him on Instagram. It's at PHENO. V is in Victor, E is in Elephant, I is in Igloo, N is in Nancy. That's at Pheno Bang. That's who that is. She call me into the back door, out the front door, go ahead and get it gone. She call me into the back door, out the front door, go ahead and get it gone. She call me into the back door, out the front door, go ahead and get it gone. She call me into the back door, out the front door, go ahead and get it gone. That's about $1,000 out of Johnny Man. Couple pillowcases of the headband. Trying to bring me a movie house, red man. You a head case, you a dead man. Lady dead Mars, man. You a head star, dead fool. You a head stand. You went from the man to the bed, man. I better come up and make you sign down. So she better get bougie. She want to smoke about this little boozy. She don't want Netflix and chill. She want cruises. We have a special guest. Hey, hey, hey. Just call on the burning nigga, so we got a phone, so you know how that's come on, baby, get in here. And here, I'm going, get it going. Try to talk in to the back door, out to the front door, go and get it going. Sunday. That Pheno Bang and y'all. Hey, let me tell y'all something. That Pheno Bang will get you to feeling some type of way, baby.
That's what you gotta listen to when you get ready to get dressed to go out.
Oh, yes. In that mirror.
Yeah.
Not in the mirror, in the mirror.
In the mirror.
In the mirror, baby. All right, what's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your girl, Lily Mae, and I'm rocking it out with my girl, D. Marie, and Mrs. Morella. And y'all already see your boy Chew Hefner up here with us. Now, once again, let me go back and let you know who you were listening to when we first came on was Pheno Bang. Let me tell you, he is the realest. He is the trillest and he is the illest. And he keep it a stack at all times. And you were listening to his song, Go Get 'Em Gone. It's scheduled to drop in a couple of weeks. And so hopefully he'll come on a little bit later and talk to you a little bit about that song. But y'all already know that song get me ready to twerk, baby.
Yes.
Baby.
We saw.
Baby.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all.
Yes.
Something. Shout out to Pheno because he on the YSL tour right now. And baby, when I first heard him perform that song, he get real low with it. He get low and I want to get low. So let me just introduce ourselves because this is prime time. This is prime time Raw and Uncut. And listen, guys. So this is what's up. This is what's up in the spirit. This is what's up in the spirit. Push it. You better push it. Go get the money. Go get the money. That's hilarious, y'all. All right. So it's prime time. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Schaffner, tell everybody who you are. Yeah, we might as well just be sideways.
Oh, that's way better.
Who, me?
Tell them who you
Man,
are.
Mr. Trill, man, the chef in the building. You know what's going on. Fresh out of Atlanta broadcast. Specialize in cooking in the kitchen, water whipping and double decking, no penetration. You know what I'm saying? We host fetish parties, passion parties, dinner parties, throw baby dinner parties. You know what I'm saying? Right here, we got
You got going on. Okay. So guys, so listen, everybody that's out there in Instagram land, shout out to y'all. Y'all know if y'all watching us from Instagram land, it's going to be sideways because Instagram still has not caught up with modern day technology. So you can't turn it, sideways. But listen, guys, so tonight is Primetime Raw and Uncut. Now, Primetime with Sanaj is a little bit different because Primetime with Sanaj is more or less about, interviewing individuals, interviewing global influencers and public figures. Primetime Raw and Uncut is about transparency, truth, and really talking about the industry's best kept not so secrets. And I'm talking about in the independent industry, not mainstream.
Right.
And what's going to happen is we're going to try to help some of you guys come back to life and understand you're not as mainstream as you think you are.
Indeed.
Ooh. So with that being stated, let's get started. So my special guest, Dee Marie, to my right, she is a multimedia personality. And, she has been doing this thing for a little minute. And so she has come in contact with a lot of individuals, artists, disc jockeys, labels, and all of that. And she has her own experience. However, my guest to the left is an artist. And she has had her own respective experiences with labels and things of that nature. So what I want you to understand is that you have the right to your own opinion. Right. We have the right to our own opinion.
Correct.
However, on Raw and Uncut, we are going to keep it funky. And if the shoe fit, baby, you need to wear it because we don't have time. And like Fino said, we bringing them in through the back door, but we pushing y'all out through the front door because see, y'all coming in like a thief in the night, but you gonna take that walk of shame on Raw and Uncut. So right. Fino, thank you for the song.
Yes.
Peace and love, baby.
Thank you.
And after the video, we might do a twerk. All right, so guys, let's just get rocking. So, all right. So this actual show was motivated by each of us because the thing is, a couple of years ago, I decided, all right, you know what? I like this industry stuff. I want to do something with media and broadcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is dope. Now, more recently, I started to do more stuff in the entertainment industry. But what happened was, as I started to put myself out there, I started to meet people. I started to meet people in the industry that, either they once had a prominent position and they still trying to hold on to it. So they put themselves out there as something that they're not, or either they are working their way to a prominent position and they, are legit and they really do want the support.
Right.
But then you have the people out there that are scamming and phishing. You know how like with the credit card machine.
Yes, they want your information.
Right. Yeah. So hello somebody. They put the scammer on the machine.
Correct. As soon as you swipe, all your information.
All your bank.
All your information is copied.
Oh shit.
It is. It's copied.
It's copied. Well, what about
you're
phishing?
duplicated?
Well, what about phishing though? Because phishing is when you try to obtain information in a deceptive manner.
Through false pretenses.
Through false pretenses.
Through false pretenses.
Oh, false pretenses.
Through false pretenses.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
let me tell you my experience, and then I definitely want to hear your experience. So I met a couple of people in the industry. But this one particular incident sticks out to me because I was talking to this gentleman and, we were talking about what my career development was going to look like in the industry.
Mhm.
And number one for me, y'all know me well enough to know that I don't ever want anybody to
Correct.
say I gave you this or I put you here or
Right.
I've always been like
Right.
that all my life.
You work hard for it.
Yeah, Lily Mae has always been able to speak for herself and do what she needed to do. So I never wanted anybody to.
Right.
So I met this gentleman, and we talked, we connected, we talked about so many different things. But I was like, I called my mom, I called my homies, and I said, "Yo, Mom, I met somebody that's powerful in the industry."
I remember that phone call,
And
y'all.
I said, "Powerful,"
Because I was one of the ones.
yeah. And I was like, I said, "Mom, like for real, the information free. They ain't asking for no money. All that.
Yeah.
They legit. They got this connection. They got that
Right.
connection. They doing this, that, and the third."
Right.
But in my mind, I was like, all right, so what I'll do is, I'll study. Because my thing is, I'll ask you to be my mentor. And
Exactly.
I know that in the field of behavioral health, when we get what's called supervision as a resident in counseling, we have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm the same way in the industry. I don't mind paying for my mentor.
That's right. Exactly. That's right.
Well, as time went on, I started to connect with other people and meet more people.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to find out that the people that I was meeting early on just were not real. Like, yo, let me tell you. Girl, I was looking for this email address, that email address. Y'all, people even were creating email addresses to make it appear that they had affiliations with people that they weren't really affiliated with. So basically, this is what they would do. Basically, what the individuals in the industry would do, well, these particular individuals were doing.
Not everybody.
Not these particular individuals would connect, like it's three of us.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect with you so that I can get in on what you're doing, so that I can go and tell people that don't know you that it's mine. Oh no. But then I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna tell you all this stuff and make you feel like I'm on this pedestal, but it's really hers, so that you can open up to me and then hopefully pray to God that you don't find out.
Exactly.
You found out. And so I had to learn that, wait a minute, there's some skimmers and some fishes in this industry. But then when I found out all of the sex in the industry, like, do y'all know that females and males are like out here sleeping for glossy? They sexing for glossy paper. They sexing for clout. And the thing is, the people that they sexing really are not who they say they are.
They ain't even the ones with the big dogs at.
Oh my God.
And we talked about giving it up. We talked honey. We talked about this, but that's a whole nother show.
Honey.
That's a whole nother show.
Honey. So, so it's very interesting to see where we are. And so I guess today we just want to give you a season preview of what you can expect once a month on the second Sunday. On the second Sunday, like, we want you to understand that we're trying to bring something to you so that you don't get caught up in the industry. And we're talking about men and women.
Right.
Ladies, let me tell you something. There are men out here that are picking you and grooming you so that they can pass you off to somebody else, so that that person can utilize you for their services, for your services. And then once they've used you until they used you up, they on to the next one.
Yeah.
There are, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna go there just yet. So I need you to be mindful. I need you to understand something. ladies, I know that all of us didn't grow up the same way.
Right.
I know that all of us did not have
the same experience.
And can you please let Chef in because he wants to get in on the Instagram live. So I think he said right there, just go on and let him in. Let him in, child. Yeah, let him in.
Still some let him in.
Let him in. There he go. Let him in. So he's in. And guys, you're gonna have to listen to him on another device. So I don't know why they brought him in yet, but maybe he'll come back so we can let him in. But the thing is, when we have these conversations, you know, it generally starts off as just a generic conversation. And, you know, we're talking about the industry and we're talking about things that we see in the industry. But guys, let me just be real with you. When that bullshit touched down on me, I'm gonna let y'all know. So that's what PrimeTime Raw and Uncut is about. PrimeTime Raw and Uncut is about getting into this industry, meeting people and connecting with people, and then finding out that everything that they tell you is a lie. And the sad thing is, they even have backstories for their lies. Baby, people out here perpetrating in other people's cars, people out here perpetrating in other people's houses, people out here buying booty, women out here giving it up for the clout, for the glossy paper. But guess what? It's men out here doing the same thing. Men out here slanging their meat for cars, for getting babes for a place to stay. I mean, and then the saddest part of what I'm seeing in the industry is people that's supposed to be friends, the guys, they sexing each other's girls and ex-girls and all of that kind of stuff. That is nasty.
Terrible.
That is nasty.
We talked about that too. But somebody told you don't leave that alone.
Child, they want to know, girl.
Yeah.
Honey. Well, no, what I was going to tell y'all is y'all guys, it's some guys and gals out here in this industry that's practicing human trafficking. And I don't mean sex trafficking. I'm talking about literal human trafficking.
Right.
There are gentlemen that are scoping out women that are well educated, well to do, that have a set of skills, and they passing them on to their friends who need somebody to help them grow in the industry. And then once they use them until they use them up, they pass them off and treat them like. But anyway, D. Marie, what has your experience been like in the industry?
Lord Jesus, where do I start? Where do I start?
Girl,
well, I'll start off by saying posers.
Oh, posers.
I've experienced a lot of posers, you know, those that they paint you a picture, you know, they paint you this picture and you look at it and you go, wow, you know, and then, you know, they kind of make you think that it's all real. Like you say, like they got the glitz, they got glam, they got the connections, they got this and they're that. And I've been in the industry this long. And, you know, so if you're trying to get here, stay on this team because I can definitely get you there. Then after you've been there for a while, you know, and I'm the type of person, I don't really get into the he say, she say, you know, I kind of, you know, until you show me different, you know, I rock with you. And you know, lately I've been shown different. And, you know, the fishing, the scheming, the posers, I found out others even try to clout chase off of the things that you have. And trying to sign off, like you stated, you know, to make it their own. And the one thing that I've noticed is a lot of people that had it or used to have or is a has been, still, they're in denial. They're in denial of who they really are. And I just think, hey, it's time to LIG it. Let it go. You're not there anymore. It's time to let it go. Be yourself. Let your own self shine. I still want to be
21, but I know I'm about to be 35.
Let me tell you something.
And I know, let me tell y'all, hold up. It's like this. Let me just say this. This is the best perspective I can put it in. Anybody that know me like growing up know that I was probably the biggest girl in school, but I could do a full split.
Yeah.
But I was a teenager then. I was a teenager. But I got sense enough to know now at 34 with these bad knees, if I get down there,
we gonna be
stuck.
You're gonna have to get me up.
Right. You know, and that's the other thing. You know, there are some of y'all out there Stop trying to live through y'all kids. Let me just throw that out there. Just because you didn't make it in the industry, stop trying to force your kids to do it. A whole lot of y'all out there saying y'all kids want to do these things and they don't really want to do it. You're forcing them to do it because you didn't do it, you didn't finish doing it, or you just didn't excel at it. And so now you're trying to make them do it. You look real, real stupid. Stop looking for attention on social media. For real, for real. Because let me tell you something. Me and my homegirls was looking at this video last night. And my homegirl Chelsea thought that my screen had froze because I was like this.
What was it?
Baby.
I don't even want to know then.
And I was just like, number one, y'all know I post a lot. But the majority of my posts now come from my Instagram because I want people to see what I'm doing over there. I work with a different demographic of people. So with that being stated, now the majority of my time is spent on IG and YouTube. But some of y'all are too old to be pulling the things and the shenanigans that y'all pulling out here on this social media. Y'all got kids that's watching y'all. And these kids, when they become teenagers and they start acting like you're going to feel real stupid when people calling you, telling you what your child out there in the street doing. Some of them probably doing it now.
I can
That's
sign
true.
off on that with, some people
That is
I know
true.
whose kids are already mimicking their behavior. I have grown kids, so I got to watch how I move for the sake of my children.
Yeah.
But it's real. But to go back on the posers.
Okay, go. Yeah,
that's why
the posers, because that's what we're gonna talk about that all day.
They're posers, and they pose to be someone whom they're not. And then when you find out the truth, to me, I was just disappointed. I was very disappointed because this person, said that they was it. They said that they was it. They had all the connections. And, of course, you believed it because of their background. And then when at the end of the day, you found out that it was none of the such, So then what do? Thank God that I'm a type of person that I don't lay all my eggs in one basket.
Okay.
I don't. And I do tread lightly. And like I said, I give you the credit until you show me otherwise.
But see, that's the issue, though. That's the issue because you remember we had that conversation. So, all right. So for me, I'm going to always go in with all love because that's just how I was raised.
Right.
In the beginning.
But my cutoff game in Q3 of 2020 then got so strong that I will literally give you more than enough rope to hang yourself. And then I will loosen the noose and let you continue to rehang yourself over and over and over until you learn the lesson. I don't my thing is this is what I'll never understand. How is it that you speak virtuous, but you out here slanging vixens? You can't have it both ways. I don't understand that. And then y'all walking around like walking STD chalkboards. And the poor girls out here with no title, with no position in these men's lives, exclusive to them, and they calling them sis. This is my thing, y'all. Don't none of y'all reference me as your sis or your homie, because that's something else I learned in the industry. When these ninjas reference you as their sister or their homie, that means you fucking them.
Ooh.
Don't call me your sis. I got a brother. My brother's name is Linwood LeVar Jones. My other brother died in March. I got a best friend named Dale. Don't none of y'all call me y'all sister. Because y'all calling everybody y'all sisters and y'all sleeping with them. Ladies, be careful. Gentlemen, be careful. Because gentlemen, once again, there's other guys out here They are posing to be able to support you, and they just scam me.
But my thing is that how do certain people don't see it? And I'll say at first I didn't see it at first because I was looking at the credentials that they used to have.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Me too.
I looked at the credentials that they used to have, which were legit. You know, certain people were on well-known platforms and stuff like that. So you had no choice but to believe them.
Okay.
You know, so the thing about it is they haven't caught up with the realities of today, with who they really are. Not? And a lot of them are still living in the past, and a lot of them are trying to still use their past for credit for today.
So let me ask you this, because and like I said, we're going to be transparent. So for a long time, I hated my name. So I used to tell people that my name was like Lachey or Aaliyah or something like that. I hated my name.
Really?
But that's why I brand my name now, because I came to realize, and I think that's my issue. Everybody, all right, so there are so many people out here in this industry that don't like who they are, and they live in the spirit of their public figure.
And I
cannot do that.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yo, my name, like when I say as I got older, I started to love Lily Mae because I learned who Lily Mae was.
Right.
And Lily Mae is strong. Lily Mae is determined. Lily Mae don't have no problem, checking a ninja. But Lily Mae also loves.
That's right.
Right.
You do that first, like I said.
But Mr. Rella, let me ask you this, because you're an artist and you're a female artist.
Girl.
What has it been like? Like, do people sexualize you or?
Girl.
Because I know, now I will say this. I know that with your music, you get lit, but I also know that you get lit with your husband. So that's different.
I'm dead.
So don't wait me, y'all, because I know some of y'all out there watching, and the first thing you gonna try to say is, oh, well, she be sexy in her videos. She be with her husband.
But my husband with me. And I've been with that man almost, 20. So that's been 15 years of marriage.
Well, what has it been like though?
It's been great with him. Okay. But with the industry, horrible experiences. I mean, I had a couple of good ones, but it's been horrible. Like she said, it's a lot of people from back in the day. They had a lot of credit, and then they'll tell you they know somebody that they're closer with, and they don't even really know them.
Right.
They don't have
the connection back in the day. And then they'll tell you, the posers. Yes. They'll tell you, come on, I got you.
Yeah, because I know such and such, and you know,
and like you said, you look at the platform and saw him back in the day on it, you're like, well, he might do. And that's how they is. And they don't like when I do sexy videos and stuff, I guess, too. Mm-hmm. But again, shit, it is what it is. I got kids. Yes, I do. My kids is basically grown. My videos is not where you can see my butt crack and all that crap. I still got on clothes. I'm just dressing sexier for that video.
And you be there.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm there.
Girl, you got that shake. You be like, hey.
I ain't even got like to shake, but I'm shaking it.
but talk about that, though. Talk about that.
That's what I was saying. They want me to change. They want me to change. They want me to get lifts and booty implants and shit like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're satisfied.
I'm sorry. I thought it was raw and uncut. So I was ready to get real uncut. Yeah.
To
satisfy them, they want me to change my image. They want me to have big old titties that don't move. And I'm sorry, real titties jiggle. So if y'all don't know that, them shits are soft. That's what they're supposed to do. So they don't want them to move. They want to be like beach balls, and they wanted me to get all types of stuff done to my body, and I'm not doing it. Period. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that stuff. And then another thing though, I used to wear like braids. Like when I put, I don't really wear braids.
Yeah.
But like to them, like they want you to always have on the wigs and stuff is new. Yeah. That's what they got going, like the lace wigs and all that. And they be hot as shit with them big ass wigs sometimes. And I wear wigs all the time, but some days I don't want to wear my wig.
I agree. I'm with you.
And once you see my real hair to people, I guess because and I hate to say like I guess because we black. We got that little hair with the little curl to it, because that's what I call that's not nap, that's curl.
Curl, yes. Absolutely.
And they don't want that to show. They don't want that natural.
Real curls. Girl.
Yeah, you got the real curl. I can tell by her edges. They don't want the real thing to show.
You got some edges.
I see that little curl on it.
That's my friend.
They don't want that. Right. They don't want that. They don't want the NDRE look. They want you to look like them girls that's in the industry.
Right.
Big booties, nice big titties. My titties, they ain't look, but they ain't fucking still either. Them shits gonna move. I don't understand why you don't understand that.
Let me tell you something. I got back fat, and I make them look like they breasts. And see, that's the other thing.
No,
Shut up.
don't do that.
Shut
We gotta
up.
do that shit online. She lying like shit. She got the boobies. Period. I'm here. I'm in live.
But the thing is, I was telling Beretta earlier, I was like, for me, I used to want a booty. I used to want a big old booty. And then I thought
You
about
did
it.
too. We got Judy.
Now,
Now back
I didn't ask for the extra. Okay, I wanted it in one
But that's the thing, because I got these big old football shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't have no hips. So I said, well, I just
She wanted to spray.
Yeah, just give me some hips so I can at least look like not a Coke bottle, but maybe a 3-liter.
I'm dead.
But guess what though? Guess what I've been finding out though?
What?
So the ladies that are sexualized in the industry, they get the dick behind the scenes.
Wait, run it back. What you mean?
The ladies that are sexualized in the industry, right? You know, the ones they go get the big booties and stuff. They get behind the scenes perks, but you will never see them in the boardroom.
Right. Making executive decisions.
Exactly.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right.
But the same men that's sexing them behind the scenes are the men that's trying to deal with us.
The women that's in this and that's making the decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everything that you see, a lot of people always used to say they'd be like the ones that they see that they run after first be the main ones that they didn't go on to stay with. That's how I go.
Trophies.
They
Because
trophies.
what? Trophies are made to what?
Sit on the damn shelf.
Right.
And collect nuts.
And be a display.
Correct.
There you go. And so, and like I said, once again, shout out to my dude Fino Van. Y'all heard his song, and I think his song is appropriate for this.
Right.
It is.
Because what did his song say? In through the back door, out through the front door.
Like, shit,
So it's almost saying, I'm gonna bring you in through the back so can't nobody see you, but you gonna take that walk of shame out the front door.
Right.
That's you know,
true. And I know a lot of mofos that definitely need to take a need to walk through the front door for real.
Oh, you ain't never lied because the industry is fake.
Look like front door
for real.
I'm finna speak.
Act like front door.
But that's what we need, because this is my thing. You know, for so long, and y'all know growing up, we watched the BETs, the MTVs. And we had this conversation earlier. D-Marie, I'm gonna ask you what you think. This new, I haven't even heard the song WAP. I don't care to hear it. I just saw the videos. One thing I love, shout out to Mama Mia X. Mia X, Missy Elliott, them the bad bitches.
Hey, I used to love me some Mia. I
But do you know the hairstyle that Cardi and Megan
them was the old dudes.
Baby, if I take my picture off the wall,
You
my
can
knot
see it.
braids
I'm
pop
looking at
up.
it.
I was about to say
had a
that's
waterfall
how
on
I
there.
rock.
That's how the got the deal was. Wow.
But you know what I hate? They should have paid homage to all of them. Mia X rocked their waterfall ponytail back in the day.
She did.
But also think about how sexy Mia X was with Bout It.
Oh man, that was my
Think
girl.
about how sexy Aaliyah, Ciara, TLC, Total, shout out to Pam, Kima, Keisha, and Pam. They didn't have to do all that.
Right.
And I do know videos were sexy back in the day. They were sexy, but it's just like now.
It was a different sex.
Yeah.
And my issue is,
Cover it up a little bit.
in the world that we living in with all this sex trafficking and shit, I see why people are upset about it.
It's too much. That stuff going on now. They want young girls.
Yeah. And the little girls, what's the thing on TikTok you were talking about?
Oh, the TikTok. They was doing the little TikTok about the throat. A little Jane, it's a little thing. Remember the little Jane in the back of your throat? Come on the song. I was there. The little Cardi said, I want you to touch that little wiggly thing in the back of my throat.
I didn't even know how to say the damn. You know the usual.
Oh, okay.
And see, that's my thing. If you gonna rap with
dead off
sense.
for her.
That's why I love the fact. And I interviewed the dude Fino Van a couple of weeks ago. And one of the things that he said, his grandmother told him was that if you're going to do this music thing, keep it funky. Be honest about what you're saying. And I think that's my issue. I'm all for music. But I love to hear artists that really talk about their actual life.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I love.
That's the reality of it. Yeah. You want to understand them a little bit.
That was back in the day.
I think that was their goal.
You know what I mean? Just let's put LL Cool J out there. You know, now I'm gonna take it back to I'm Bad.
Oh
okay?
Lord, you went back.
Now remember his song.
He just comes to my soul.
His remember his song I Need Love, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that song specifically was about a girl, but the whole song had substance to it.
It did.
It had substance to it, and it made sense, right? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience cry. Right? Listen,
I would have brought
telling my age
I would have
now.
brought him into the front door, out to the back door.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't get them type of love songs no more. We don't get that type of. Yeah, but it's it's the truth. It's the truth. And I listen to hip hop today, and listen, I grew up hip hop. I am hip hop, and so I'm definitely a fan of it. But I miss the substance, in songs. I do. I really miss the substance in songs. So this is why I love to listen to my old school all the time. And I listen to the lyrics.
Yes.
Really listen to the words and really listen to what they were saying. And I'm like, gosh, you know how you listen to a song and you swear they singing to you? I know Luther talking about me. Okay?
Yes.
He's talking about me. You know how songs remind you of certain situations? You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
yes.
Damn,
I know Mary J wrote this song for me. She wrote this song for me.
Well, I guess I should have turned on Hanging on the Passenger Side. Like,
don't even start.
I don't understand. And I think the part, y'all, for real though, the part that get me is a lot of these people don't realize if they just were who they are,
be who you are,
they would get so much genuine love.
Yes.
They don't realize, guys, just listen to me. And gentlemen, shout out, Pheno Bain has finally checked in. Pheno, we want you to come on because we want to shout you out. We want you to come on to the stream live so that we can shout you out, but we also want you to come back and re-emphasize what your grandmother told you, because for real, we're talking about the fakers and the posers in the industry.
The posers.
But one thing that I can honestly say about you is that you keep it a stack. I definitely can feel your authenticity through your music and the conversations that we've had. You definitely speak about that. So if you get a minute, click on the StreamYard link, come on the stream for a little bit and just re-emphasize, how you came up through the industry. I know you on tour, so shout out to that. But absolutely, hell, in through the back door, out through the front door. Right. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna turn your song off. I'm gonna start in through the back door, out through the front door. Going.
She is so cool with that song.
I love that. Let me tell you something. And then, shout out to NPR Richie too, because he got a song Monkey See, Monkey Do. You know what?
That's exactly how the industry do though.
They the two realest dudes I know. Though. NPR and Pheno, those two songs fit this platform perfect.
Yes,
Monkey See, Monkey Do, because everything one monkey do, the other one do it.
And that's the one thing I noticed about the industry is they hate for you to come. The next person really act like they want to
see you shine. And don't sign off of anything that I've done. Unless we've talked about it, unless it's a partnership between us, unless there's an understanding. But don't take anything, not my connects, not my friends, anything, any work. Don't try to take credibility for anything that I've done.
That's what I'm saying.
Do not do that. It's a disrespect. It is. It's a whole disrespect.
It is.
Like I said, unless we got a partnership and an understanding amongst each other that this is what we're doing, and it's called cross promotion. Let's do it right.
Mm-hmm.
But
they don't know nothing about cross promotion, because this is my thing. Don't step into this. Come on my platform. What I see a lot of people doing is like, all right, we doing this platform. When you talk about the platform, I know you like, me and my little sister Lily got XYZ going on. You not saying, I got XYZ going on you with my homegirl. That's not what you saying.
Not at all.
But what I see is, I see that. And y'all, let me just say this. Y'all that's out there connecting with people that you think gonna propel your career forward, be careful, because they're taking your stuff and building their empires, and they're not giving a doggone about yours. How many of the people that y'all support and post their stuff every day is posting y'all stuff? How many of the people that y'all laying down in the bed with every night supporting y'all stuff and posting y'all stuff? Baby, let me tell you something. If he can't make you public,
can't fucking private. Lord.
Cause he bringing you in through the back door.
Take this train, right?
And some of them coming in through the back door and leaving out the back door.
Ooh, you did not say that.
Yeah, some of them coming in through the back door and still leaving out the back door.
But let me tell you the thing. But you know what? Let me just say this, ladies that's trying to get into the industry, or ladies just want to be affiliated with these guys in the industry. Let me tell you this as well. And you won't get mad at me, but I don't care. Please, stop taking all your pictures from the back and then getting mad when all they want to do is smack. Come on now. Stop doing that.
Show that face.
But now I understand why some of y'all do it, because some of y'all really are some tip drill.
Not mud ducks.
But you know what? And my thing is, and I posted this yesterday, I might not be picture perfect, but I'm picture ready. And see, I don't have to be made up and contour. I ain't got no eyebrows today. I ain't got no makeup on. But see, what happens is when you really love yourself and you really understand yourself, you don't need anybody to validate you. Preach. I'm looking at some of y'all right now, and like the thing is, I don't want to put nobody out there like that, because I never want it's never my intent to offend. Right. I can't help how you take what I say, but listen to me and listen to me carefully. If he wants you to exclusively have sexual relations with him raw, but he can't give you any kind of title or any kind of consistency, and when he talks to other people about you, he referencing you as his sister, something is wrong. Why would you letting him drive your car? You letting him sleep in your house? What's wrong with y'all?
Taking credit off your credit. And using other people's credit.
I wouldn't even let him come in through the back door.
Using other people's credit too. And I'm talking other people's debit cards, credit cards, because they can't book things on their own. I've dealt with that situation too, you know, in the industry where, you know, people who so-called got the connections and the so-called money, and I got this and got that, but then they got to pull you to the side and say, hey, look, is there any way that, you know, because my, you know, I don't know, they tripping off my credit card. Is there any way that you can put this and I'll pay you back? Or I
shouldn't have to do that.
Hold up. Let's run it back. All right, now guys, now I'm getting on y'all case. And some of y'all already know, because I got on y'all case in y'all face. Guys, stop letting your significant others or these girls that y'all sexing, stop letting them make y'all think they know how to do y'all business.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because you just let her ass run it because you sleeping with her and she don't know what the hell she doing.
And she trying to Google shit
to figure it out. Girl, get your ass in the way yet.
Because a whole lot of y'all out here operating all incorrectly. Y'all operate illegally and incorrectly because the booty look good and she trying to talk to y'all like she got the common knowledge to be able to do what need to be done, and they don't know. And a whole lot of y'all out here operating out of order. I told y'all, this PrimeTime Raw and Uncut. Let me tell you something. At 34 years old, going on 35, I refuse to go into another year of my life out here and get bamboozled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I got homegirls that don't mind supporting me in my decisions,
right?
But they also gonna keep it real with me and say, Lily, I know what you feeling and I know what you thinking, but just wait until you see it. Because when you see the whole picture, when you get all the pieces to the puzzle, you might not want to put the puzzle together. You might want to put the puzzle back in the box.
Sound like something D. Marie said. Indeed.
And a whole lot of y'all ain't even real puzzles. You know what?
They Fisher Price toys.
Connect for
Fisher Price. Made by Tonka.
Oh,
what's up, made by Tonka?
In out the past.
Do they even make Tonka anymore? Because I was about to say they don't. See, but there you go.
In the past.
There you go. There you go.
In the past. Still trying to make it relevant. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah,
and
so
you will find out. But the thing is that they will find out if you let go your past and you self-identify yourself with who you really are, with who you truly are. Stop masking yourself with someone who you're not because it shows. And you really do look crazy. You really do look stupid.
But see, but wait a minute. But then we got to address the enablers.
Yeah. True, the people that keep pushing them out.
And see, all right. So, and I'm gonna be completely transparent. So I'm somewhat of an enabler because some people, and it just goes back to my profession. Some people, some people, I don't want to confront them because I see the mental illness. Like, all right. Now, I don't confront narcissists anymore because I understand that with a narcissist, it takes a lot of restructuring of their cognition to really help them.
Right.
So, but that dissociation, people with these multiple personalities and things of that nature, those are the things that, I want to embrace.
Girl, embrace it.
But at the same time, it's toxic sometimes.
That shit way toxic.
It's toxic.
I'm sorry, I can't deal.
Thank you. It's like, wait a minute. I think he done came in through the back door, out through the front door. Go and get him gone. Let me bring him on, guys. Shout out to Fino Bane. He is on tour. There he goes.
What's good? What's good?
So look, Fino, just tell us real briefly, because we're talking about the fakers and the posers in the industry, but I definitely want to say to you in front of your face and with my sisters, we appreciate you. We appreciate your music because one of the things that, I've learned about you is that you are completely transparent. You don't sugarcoat. You definitely are. But tell us a little bit about why you feel it's important to be authentic in this industry.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm still on the sprinter for real. We just touched down in Savannah.
Shout out.
Savannah. Y'all come check me out tonight. We about to pipe up real big for real. But to answer your question, I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother always told me if I was gonna do music to just always be 100. You know what I mean? Don't lie about nothing. Just be you for real. So I just stuck with what my grandmother taught me, man, from since I was younger. Everything I do in life, she just told me, be you, you feel me? Had no cut cards, you know what I mean? Just they accept it. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, they all gonna respect it.
So can I get? I ain't gonna get personal, but can I get semi-personal?
I'm here.
So by you being authentic and keeping it real, do you find that you get more play or less play?
I think they like it more for real because there's too many niggas out here with the phony shit.
Hello, somebody. Can I get some dap? Y'all leaving me hanging?
No, we ain't leaving you hanging.
Right.
We ain't leaving you hanging.
and this is the reason I asked you that. So I don't know how much you heard, but
I've been listening.
Okay, so we know that even you guys are surrounded by a lot of fakers and posers. You're surrounded by individuals who may have been in the industry or may have been connected or may even have affiliations and affiliations with very prominent people, but it's not like they can really access their bank account, if you will. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So I asked you that question because to me, it looks like you sleep well at night. You don't look tired. You don't look like you running from anything. And and Fino Bane is just, it's a public figure, but you also let people know who Philip is. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. You know, it's it ain't no difference for real with me. You know what I mean? I'm not one personality because of my government name opposed to my pseudonym. You see what I'm saying? I give
All
them,
right.
I give them the same. It's just I give you a little more sauce when I'm entertaining, but it's still
Right.
all me. You feel me?
Hold on,
You
let me
know,
see if I
I
can
ain't with
do
a,
it.
I ain't.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Hey. Nah, man. I mean,
Don't
a
boost her
lot of that
chest
shit is.
all day.
But
All day.
since before we even signed on, okay?
Don't even start her up.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't
That's
gotta
my
tell.
baby. I love her, yo. I love her, yo.
It's
Take
wrong.
care of Dr. Smile, yo.
Wait a minute, don't get too wrong.
Oh no, we don't get too wrong.
But nah, a lot of that shit come from trial and error and personal experience though. Like if you gave my cliff notes, then you know what I mean. They know I did over 8 years in prison for real. So I don't got no room for no bullshit. So I don't get nobody no bullshit because I ain't trying to get none.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. So, Fino, tell everybody where they can find you and tell them when Go and Get Them Gone coming out.
Oh man, you can find me on all streaming platforms at Pheno Vein. That's PhenoVein, official Pheno Vein on YouTube. My single right now that's going crazy is In Order. That's over 300,000 streams. You feel me? All streaming platforms. You can get them going coming on the 21st on all streaming platforms. You can pre-order that on iTunes on the 19th. You feel me?
All right.
Okay.
And wait a minute. What else do you have going on?
Oh man, well, you know, since we're on the subject of what I got going on right now, if you looking for some new drip, you can find some. I got two pair of shoes. I got the Jungle Fever, and I got the Militant Mind
Yeah, them
Baganzi.
things
You
sweet.
feel me? Oh yeah, Baganzi about to do big things in 2020 and 2021. You feel me? I'm about to relaunch and revamp some shit, and then I got the Lighthouse Apparel coming out. If you want to read, you feel me? If you ain't going nowhere for a while, when you get a Snickers, you can go on to Amazon.com. I got a book up there called Be More Bean Story. God forgive gangsters don't.
Trilogy.
Yeah, it's the first installment of a trilogy. It's pretty much kind of based on I ain't gonna say based on a true story, but it's some excerpts taken from my life travels or whatnot. You know, I just give y'all a little insight on what I had going on. I wrote that book when I was incarcerated and I was in a hole for 13 months. And I wrote that book in like 21 days when I was in a hole.
Wow.
Damn, that's a long time.
Absolutely. And hence why I said, you know, and we're going to bring you back. You might just be our special male guest co-host along with you.
Yeah,
Hefner.
okay.
You Hefner has some technical difficulties because, you know, he specializes in, what is it, throat babies and double dicking, no penetration or something like that. Yeah.
Cheese and crackers.
We probably need that balance because, you know,
Right.
he get real, he the raw and you can uncut. So we definitely,
He
Fino,
tough.
thank you for, I know you busy, but thank you so much. And we definitely needed you to come on and just talk about what authenticity is all about. And you exude authenticity. So when you get it, you know, because I'm gonna hit that joint. I'm gonna hit that joint.
Look,
Right.
You know, but look at
I'm gonna go live just for you tonight. I'm gonna go live just for you tonight. I'm gonna hit the wave.
Please do. Please do. And while you doing it, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be right here in this phone. I'm gonna be like, here. And I even got a little leg part to go with this. I'm gonna record this.
Oh yeah, you know you gotta throw the stomp in there. It's not official unless you do the
And look,
leg
when you
joint. It's called a
you
turkey
gotta
leg.
get them gone.
Lord.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, you trying to get them out of there.
Oh,
Yes.
what you say?
You ain't
He
getting
said, I'm
them
trying
gone.
to
You
get
get
them
them
out
out of
there.
there.
Yeah. But for real, Fino, thank you so much. And we definitely will tune in. We support you. We salute you.
Yeah,
most
And
definitely.
until we
Most
meet
definitely.
again, peace and love, King.
I appreciate y'all ladies, man. God bless.
All right.
Have a blessed one.
Guys, that was Fino Van. Yo, I'm telling you, I love that dude. Like, for real, for real. He definitely, and he spoke truth.
He did.
Yeah.
He spoke
did.
truth. And to see, if he is rapping about the struggle,
Right.
he got something to talk about.
Right. Because he been through it.
13 months in the hole.
Oh, that's a long
Could y'all
time to be
imagine
alone.
that?
So that's why he wrote that book. But at least he took his time and did some
There you
positive.
go.
Right.
He
There
ain't do
you
nothing
go.
wild and crazy. You know, some people
There
probably
you
would have
go.
been nuts. He wrote a whole book.
Exactly. And look at what he doing that. And you know this, but you know what? And I'm a off camera. I'm gonna probably, you know,
You can read it?
Bunch. No, I'm gonna fight him about this because of course, we were listening to his music, so he spoke on his music. But he has a dope clothing line.
Yeah, them shoes was fire too.
This is what I'm saying, and I think that's my thing with the guys in the industry. One of the questions I always ask them when I'm doing the intake, and shout out to Skyfall Records, where Frank Mosley III is the CEO. You know, when I'm doing intake for artists for consultations, one of the things I always ask them, do you just want to be an artist or do you want to be a brand? And then when they say they want to be a brand, I say, well, what other things
you got going on?
Yeah. And that's why, like, with Fino, he is a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? But like I told him, you need to market all of that. You need to be performing in your stuff.
That's true.
When he pulled them shoes
your own
out,
stuff. Them shoes was fire.
Fire. And you know, you can see me rocking them shoes.
I can see you rocking them shoes.
I'm going to have me some
well, cute little outfit too.
Yeah. And so it's like, but once again, the other part of it is, ladies, we got to figure out how we can really embrace these gentlemen and explain to them that y'all got to respect y'all bodies too, though.
Girl, let's not go there because they ain't
self-image.
No.
Especially those that are in the public eye.
True. Yeah.
Especially those that are in the public eye.
Y'all got to
understand. You have to keep clean because, you know, you also represent the team that you're supposedly representing.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
That's
you
true.
represent everybody. You know, so if you out here looking crazy and doing crazy things, you know, you posing an image on us too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
if you look bad, we all look bad.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it just can't be. So, you know, tighten up.
But D. Marie, I even think deeper than that. And you know, I think deeper than that because for real,
On a
being around these guys all the time, I hear so much. And I thank God I don't get the bulk of the, man, let me do. But these guys do not respect their bodies. And I'm talking about relative to just slinging that thing everywhere.
And they're going to do that especially in the industry.
And you already know that I know in the line of work that I'm in.
Yeah,
so I see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
I see it every day at my full time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I see it. It's the truth. And it's relevant. It's the truth. Sometimes I see two daddies with two different women at the same time and labor at the same time.
Whoa.
So, you know, it is. It's relevant and it does happen. You know, but the men aren't the ones that get the names.
It's the women.
And see, that's what I don't understand.
The men aren't the ones that get the names.
I call them thoughts. I be like, y'all out here thotting it up. I just say it. Y'all out here
but
thotting
you
it
know,
up.
when you say thought to anybody, they automatically pose a woman.
Yeah, they want to pose no man.
That word follows a woman.
Yeah.
No one looks as a man as a thought.
Well,
that's true.
I do.
You know what I mean?
And for real. And the thing, and the bad thing is, this is not bad. When I get you in my mind as a thought, I can never look at you the same
anything,
again.
yes.
And now it's getting hard for me to even fake it.
And see, and even me, you know, a lot of things.
Yup.
You know, there's been some people that I have just recently been connected to that also have put it up there that they was the connect. Like like if you're plugged in with me, you're it. If you're plugged in with me, I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. And I'm gonna throw this your way and I'm gonna throw this your way. Oh, just sit back, cause watch. Okay. So I did. And I peeped game really quick. And then, you know, I was exposed to something about a week ago and I was like, what?
Me too.
The lie.
Baby.
The front.
Let me tell you, girl. And the thing is, when you really, and you know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I was so elated because all I could think was, oh my gosh, like, not even I am getting ready to embark in this industry because Lily Mae gonna make it.
You gonna make it anyway.
Just off the strength of being Lily Mae. But y'all, I was just like, oh my gosh, like,
things are happening.
This is beautiful.
Things are moving in the right direction.
Correct. This is sent directly from God. But let me tell you what I learned. The devil sent blessings too.
Hey, yeah, you do. My mom used
Well,
to say
he
that
said
back
false
in the
ones.
day.
Right.
False
He
ones.
sent depictions of
Wolves in sheep's clothing.
because, baby, when the truth started unveiling
Yes.
itself, I was just like,
You couldn't believe it.
I dodged the
I
whole
was
bullet.
I know I was disappointed. I was very I was
Mhm.
beyond disappointed because I believed in this person because there again, when you look at some of their accolades, it kind
But
you
they
can't
had it.
you
Credentials. Old ass credentials.
but hold on. But this one don't even have old credentials.
Oh.
This one
Got
just
newer one?
hold on. This one is one that's signing off of somebody that invited them to a platform. So say like there's a Jay-Z concert going on, right? And someone has they're putting a showcase together for Jay-Z. They're putting a concert together for Jay-Z. You know, so you just happen to be friends with this person that's putting on the concert. So they go ahead and give you a backstage pass.
Okay.
So because now you got a backstage pass, now you're trying to sign off because you got the direct connect that gave you the backstage pass, but now you're trying to sell me the pipe dream that you don't talk about the middleman that gave you this pass. Now you're trying to make it seem like it's your show. Hey, I got backstage passes, so you know if you ever need this, just call me, and you know you're in there. You know you're in there, and you know I know you're on radio, so trust me, I got plenty of artists that you can interview on your show and all this other stuff. So like you, I was like, wow. You know, this is great. This is another avenue. This is another plug. You know, this is great. More networking, more opportunity,
Correct.
More ways for me to grow, more roles to take, more avenues to go on. And I was so hyped until I was invited to one of the events and I looked at the scenery and saw that, man, when I say I've been plugged in with so many posers, it's ridiculous. I've been invited to an event and then I get there and you're just the usher?
Girl, get the gun. The usher.
The
damn.
And you were the usher. You're actually working the event.
Oh no, it ain't.
You're not the promoter. You weren't the organizer. You're not the DJ. You're just the usher. And of course, the employees that work the event, of course, had access to tickets or whatever. So you try to take advantage of the situation to try to make it your own. And so, of course, when I got there and I peeped the scene, that all these plugs and all these connections that you said you had didn't. But being who I am, I was able to meet the owner of the building.
Okay.
And see, that's the part they don't
Okay.
understand.
So
That's the part they don't understand. So let me explain something to you. Just because you may know a person that knows a person that knows the PR of the person who is the mainstream person, stay in your lane.
keep it a stat. Just you could have came to me and said, "Hey, look, you know, I'm working the event that weekend.
Right.
I got some tickets.
Tickets.
Yeah, I got some tickets if you want to go.
Girl, you want to go?
Yeah. You know, there may be some. I know you like to network and stuff like that. I know you have a platform and stuff of your own, so it'd be some great networking opportunities for you. You know, there's a lot of people there that you can meet and connect with. Keep it a stat.
That would have been better.
Because now I got that image of you in my mind that you are a poser. You're fake to me now, and now I don't trust you. So
and see that's and that's the worst thing, because this is the thing, and y'all, we're gonna start to begin to wrap up. But one of the things I always heard my mom say, you know, I can deal with a robber and I can deal with a murderer.
Yes, ma'am.
But one thing about, because you know exactly what they're doing,
and they're
but a liar will do any and everything. But the bad part is they believe their lies.
They believe the shit. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It cut me deep. How could you believe what you saying? You know the shit ain't even right.
That's it. Like it's a sad day when you believe your lies. And this the worst part is you got people co-signing on your
lies
because they believe them.
But they don't know either.
They don't know.
But they don't know either. And those are the people that they try to keep around them. People that don't know. That don't have the knowledge base. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, yeah, my homie, this, I peep game real quick.
Your homie.
As soon as I walk
my thing is, if you always got a name drop, You
Right.
calling out who you say.
Shit, I'm a name drop on myself.
Thank you. Cause
Shit,
my thing
it's
is,
me.
my thing is, I ain't got a name drop.
No, ma'am.
I tell anybody, I know whose direct number is in my phone. I know whose PR number in my phone. And the whole thing is, just be like, oh yeah, you know, my homegirl is such and such as PR. Yeah. Why can't you just say that? Why you gotta say, yeah, you know, Jada Kid's my best friend.
Right. I got that this week too. I'm dead. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And then when you ask certain questions, because of your experience,
I go to Beyonce hairdresser.
When you ask certain questions that they should know,
they don't know.
You don't hear from them. They don't text back. You don't hear from them, and it's like, I knew.
The lies.
I knew.
That's why I ain't messing with that.
Because if it really was, you would definitely be able to answer this question.
Absolutely. So that's all I'm saying. Look, PrimeTime or Uncut is going to be interesting. You already see what it's like today. So when we come back in September, you know, what we'll do for the rest of the year, we'll have a specific topic that we talk about each month. But just know, we're going to keep it real. And listen, if there are any of y'all out there that have had an experience in the industry where you got scammed, or if you're in the industry right now and you just don't know which way to go,
right?
Check in with us. Check in with D. Marie. You know, D. Marie, she definitely loves the music, the artist development part relative to the music. So hit her up. I am D. Marie on Instagram. If you need the business side of things, you know, if you need to develop your business, get your LLC. If you need support with getting your marketing plan and stuff together, definitely hit me up. You can hit me up at Sanaj Consulting Express or Sky4_Records. We'll be glad to help you. And if you need styling, which she trying not to style nobody, but look, I'm gonna act like the people always say God told me. I ain't gonna say God told me to tell you, but if you need support with styling, or even if you need a dope female lyricist on the track, hit up Miss Beretta's World for real.
Right.
Yeah,
we definitely need that.
And I'm saying independent.
Yeah.
So just so all y'all know out here, I'm staying independent. And my husband doing our own thing. And I ain't signing with nobody. I'm gonna sell all my own music online.
There you go. And you know, but just definitely just stay in tune. And if you don't know, just ask. Y'all, please ask.
That's right.
Don't listen to people, and just be real mindful of people that's always name dropping. If I can't give you any other advice today, what would you
I take that. That name dropping.
Be mindful of people that are always name dropping, because 9 times out of 10, the dots not gonna connect somewhere. Straight up. But it's been real, guys, and thank you so much. Once again, I'm your girl Lily Mae. This is PrimeTime, bro. Lily Mae, and Miss Beretta, and we will be back to see you in September. But we might give you an impromptu before then. Peace and love, everyone.
Peace and love.